Have you ever wondered how some airports got their name? Airports like Miami International and Los Angeles International are pretty self-explanatory, but what about airports like O'Hare or Hartsfield-Jackson? We'll start with the busiest airport in the world, which is Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and that name comes from two of Atlanta's former mayors. Mayor William Hartsfield served as mayor from the 30s until the 60s, so he literally saw planes go from the Wright brothers all the way to the jet age. And then there was Mayor Maynard Jackson, who oversaw the rebuilding of the Atlanta airport during the 70s. They added the Hartsfield part in 1971, and then the Jackson part in 2003 for Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International. O'Hare is Chicago's main international airport, and it is named after a man named Edward Butch O'Hare. He was the Navy's first Medal of Honor recipient, and he fought and lost his life in World War II. It was named O'Hare in 1949, replacing the previous name of Orchard Field. And Orchard Field is where O'Hare's code of ORD comes from. Speaking of codes, if you've ever wondered why the Orlando International Airport's code is MCO, this airport used to be an Air Force base called McCoy Air Force Base, so that's where MCO comes from. LaGuardia Airport is named after former New York City Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, who oversaw construction of this airport. And lastly for today, Dulles International Airport outside of DC is named after John Foster Dulles, who served as Secretary of State under Eisenhower. If you're wondering how they came up with the code IAD for Dulles, it's actually International Airport Dulles. They wanted to do Dulles International Airport, DIA, but when you wrote it down, it looked scarily close to DCA, so they didn't want any confusion, so they did IAD. Let me know if there are other airports that you've wondered about, and I will make a part 2.